everyone, it is Evan here from the Trade Risk on Wednesday, June 12th. We are intraday right now, and this is our weekly trade ideas video where we bring you some of the names on our watch list, stocks that are holding up well, showing some good relative strength, and ideally are not yet too extended in their moves. As always, these videos are powered by our partners over at Investors Business Daily. We're curating ideas based on their stock lists. You can get access to their stock lists with a link in the description of this video. Now, we got 5 names we're looking at today. First one here, FNKO. This comes from IBD's watch list. I think we've talked about this not recently, but maybe a couple of months ago. FNKO has had a nice rally throughout the course of this year. And basically what we have now is this nice kind of sideways consolidation for the past multiple months. It's been banging its head against or just around this $22 area where it's been finding sellers, but we've got a series of kind of higher lows developing. We've got this flat resistance here, and we're looking for a potential breakout for continuation to the upside. If we zoom out even further, if we even go to a weekly chart, I think you can see kind of the smoother picture here. Again, decent sell-off pullback throughout the course of 2018. It stabilized the beginning of this year. It rallied back up. It's gone sideways for several months, and now we're watching that $22 area for some type of breakout. So that's number 1 there, coming from IBD's list. Number 2, and last but not least from their list this week, is MIDD. So this one here, industrials play. Again, weekly picture kind of smooths out what's going on here. It's got a nice and tight sideways weekly range here since the beginning of April to where we stand right now. It's basically gone absolutely nowhere, trading between $130 and $140. It's not ready yet. It's a little sloppy here in the short term, but we're again looking for a potential breakout here, and honestly, this could go either way. This tight sideways range that we've seen develop here is unusually tight for this type of name, and it's that reason why we want to be paying attention to a loss of these multi-month lows of 130 or 130.50, and then all the way up here around 139 to the upside. If we throw it on the weekly chart, we can see that the top end of this range, this 140, really deals with all-time high resistance going back multiple years around this $140 area. So if this does ultimately break to the upside here, there's got a lot of kind of clear skies above it that it's been unable to break above over the past couple of years. So those are 2 from IBD's list. We got 3 now from my watch list. VCYT. This is the first one here that we're looking at. This is a biotech that is currently breaking out to new highs. You can see that there's been absolutely no slowdown here, even in recent weeks. During this market pullback, we've really seen just a little bit of a stutter step here for VCYT, but ultimately it's been moving sideways in this range here for the past 3 months or so. Call it between $22 and $26 and change. It's starting to break out right now. MACD trying to push up to new recent highs here. It's got a nice sideways base moving up. It's clearly up, 6-7 days in a row now, so it's a tough chase right now, especially if we do think the market can kind of cool off a bit where it is right now in the broad market sense. But something to pay attention to if this breakout gets underway. Watch for that retest. Something I'm keeping an eye on, VCYT. Next up is ZIXI. This one here has been pulling back over the course of the past 5 or so weeks. It topped out around $11, or actually closer to $12. Yeah, a little over $11 back here on the 3rd of May. And since then, it's been pulling back. It filled the big gap up here, and you can see it's trying to actually get going today. It looks like it's going to be a high volume day for it because I am recording this video intraday, and we're basically at the 20-day average volume. But if we zoom out here and just take a look at the run that this has had over the past couple of years, I mean, it started, in 2018, bottom from $3 and change all the way up to $11 just a few weeks ago. So it's enjoyed a really nice move over the past year and a half worth of trading. It's a volatile name. It's a micro cap name, so be cautious or just be aware of that with position sizing if you are tackling something like this. But again, gap fill in place, getting a move here and looking for that continuation to the upside. ZIXI, take a look at that one. And last but not least, a little bit slower, a little bit more choppy, but still, if you zoom out here, just a monster trend for 5.9 over the past multiple years. It's been just a grinder to the upside. It can get choppy at times and a little difficult to trade, so this one's one that maybe a little bit looser of a stop loss, but otherwise it's just been developing in this channel since the beginning of February here, kind of just been working off some of this run up here throughout 2018, mostly through time, not really doing a steep pullback here, just kind of ebbing and flowing in this sort of channel here. It's not ready just yet, but again, something to pay attention to, something to keep an eye on. That's the point of these videos, is just to build a watch list and wait for things to set up in your particular pattern or fashion. And F9 here is one that I'd be paying attention to. If it can start to resolve this channel to the upside, say break above $53, that's a change of character. That's something to pay attention to. So I'll be watching for something like that. So that's what I got here. 5 names to take a look at. Again, do your homework on these names. Pay attention to what the market environment's doing. We did a market recap video yesterday and sort of get the thoughts and pulse of what's going on there. And I think that's it. So as always, thanks so much for tuning in every Wednesday for trade ideas just like this. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. Otherwise, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.